Fuck.
Get your helmets on, boys.
Get helmets.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Suddenly artists.
Suddenly.
Oh, it's almost like we're friends with a bunch of artists or something.
Oh my god, it's so weird. Alright.
Get your helmets on, boys! We're getting started in this birth!
Are you pleased with how our son came out?
Well, I kind of want him to be more unrelated to our previous events, just so he can show up wherever, whenever.
Yes.
To be
Everyone, so it can be anywhere and everywhere.
To be completely honest, it wasn't until Boone specifically mentioned the possibility that I was like, oh, I want him to be Hideki's grandson now.
Hideki's grandson, who Hideki is constantly disappointed in.
I just like the headcanon that, again, his name is actually Jinsei, but but every time that somebody asks him, who are you, he gets nervous and just goes, my name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
But
Skinner!
He's a very good. I want him to be a very good boy who just wants to make his badass granddad proud.
Well, we're gonna wait for
you guys never heard.
Go for it.
Come on in and all that stuff. So we getting a couple people in here. Hi, hello.
I'm doing mood board.
What have you done?
I have to ask. You guys never answered. How much crossover would there actually be between our our two Kinku's lines?
What?
I'm distinctly unsure.
Like, how many lines from JonTron are memes?
Out of this house. Out of this house. Spirits be gone from this house.
I like the idea of him having the stop.
Stop!
I feel
We have to play in a campaign with both of us playing these characters.
Kaden!
Hey.
The Birdman.
I'm gonna do a little bit of experimentation with my tools in here while we're waiting on more people to come in.
Are you happy with the depiction of your son, Kaden?
Of Junji?
Yeah.
Yes. It is currently my background.
He's a good
I
boy.
don't think I didn't see that, by the way.
He's very good boys.
See what?
The freaking, screensaver that he had.
Oh!
Look at the meme room in the Arakashi chat.
An entire campaign.
Oh no.
With a campaign where the entire party are Kenku.
God. I remember having a conversation like that.
It wouldn't be able to do anything, but it would be the best thing ever.
Just all soundboards.
I'm just going to
no.
childishly paint in here, inside, while we wait.
Wait, would Jeff be in that campaign?
Yes,
The
Jeff
meme?
is.
Yeah. My name's
Jeff
Jeff.
could be in there.
My name's Jeff!
You can't have a proper campaign without master proof. You can't do it.
Wait,
Then
wait,
just
wait,
make-
wait, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Also,
Are you a homosexual?
Ha! Gay!
Wrong meme.
That is still a meme, so it counts.
I have osteoporosis.
I have crippling depression.
Oh no. This stream just started.
I know. It's so great.
Also, I want the record to show again that I have specifically stated that Kazuo has a type and that he does have self-restraint. The only reason I asked was because Master Kazama is my aesthetic. Thank you very much. So
really?
But he's
I
also
want to know.
my aesthetic, though.
Everyone is the
He's,
succubus
he's-
aesthetic.
Wait, what?
He's your aesthetic,
But
I see.
me and are talking about me and he, not our characters, I thought.
Ah,
You
fuck.
specifically told me that he is a hot.
didn't say that he was specifically hot.
Hey,
I said that he was like
TP. TP,
That's why
stop
I
being
asked
adorable on
boy.
Twitter.
Start chuckling. He looks like he was hit by a cheese grater. Just
That's why I asked you if he was hot.
Well, you know,
Because he's a cool mentor character, and that's my aesthetic and always my favorites. So I wanted to know if he was hot. Now that I know that he's hot,
There's something we both need to do every time we're introduced to a new from Boone. Roll to see if attractive.
how tall is he? 6. Okay, nope, that's the end of that. Sure, yep, nope.
Does Scarlet is gay?
no.
How gay is Kazuo today?
I finally got off my
No,
rump
we
and
should
started
ask,
working on scripts.
still need to finish that one shot. By the way.
Also, want to meme the fact that that there is the potential chance that Sareth would in fact have a shot with Kazuo, but Kazuo currently has no interest in you because he thinks you're a woman.
Everybody's.
He is a homosexual, and he's like, "Oh, this is a woman. I'm not attracted to you."
I kind of want
You
him
played
to
your-
actually start having some kind of like physical attraction to Sareth and not understand why that is, because he knows from the pits of his soul that he's so fucking gay, and yet this
He doesn't-
person whom he perceives to be a grill, you know, is just...
Well, the other thing is too, though, as well as said before, he doesn't like twinks. So
I
Oh, you can be anything you want, baby.
I do want to put this out, Heaton. I can't get enough of this picture. Thank you so much.
I love the good boys.
I love the good boys too. That's why I really like the picture.
Good
Man,
boys.
1910 times were scary.
When your damaged boy
1910 times
finds
were
this.
weird.
When your damaged boy
Jack, we
finds
gotta keep it cool here.
When you finally get to be happy.
Yes, exactly.
I love these very good boys.
Ethan.
Aaron.
How did all of you finish that freaking Nightmare Com script? I'm working on that video right now, and I don't know how you guys managed to do it.
What,
In
Nightmare
fairness,
Com?
In fairness,
The
it took
Nightmare Com.
Okay, can you link it to me in private? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, we didn't. It's not out yet.
No, the video he's scripting. Like, the video he's scripting that he's commenting on.
Is it still up?
What?
Is it still up?
What? The Yo-Yo Com?
Yeah, her video. Is her video still up?
Oh yeah, it's still out. I'm watching it. That's how I'm scripting it.
Scarlet, Stocking Fan asks, do you like Twinkies? The food, not the Twinks, says Stocking Fan.
I'm personally not a fan of the Hostess Twinkies. I'm more of a cupcake kind of person.
Wow. How does it feel to be wrong?
Well, you know...
Yeah, the bisexual would like Twinkies.
Is that your aesthetic, Caden?
Yeah.
Biting people's dicks off your aesthetic.
Yes,
What?
Yes.
How'd you find out, Sarah?
Because
I'm-
you bit my dick off. That's how I found out.
Hey, this is what happens for every
Get on here to talk about you guys putting dicks in your face. That's great.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Welcome to this chat realm.
No.
Yay.
Okay, so...
This is the forbidden realm.
How many people do we have in here? 14? That's not too bad. Hey, Lorenzo, how you doing?
It's a pretty tree, by the
I
way.
do want to
I
point
like
out
the way you
something
colored it.
with the boys. Literally, the day before she drew that, she came to me. Would you say Junji and Ko? What was the exact thing you said to me?
I asked you, would Junji and Ko have a lot of sex?
Question. What is this elapsed time thing that's counting down here?
Question.
It's how much time have you been streaming?
Yeah.
It's counting
Yeah.
down, though.
Oh God. It's not saying the stream's gonna end.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think
Don't worry about it.
Keep talking and no one explodes.
Alright,
Forget about it.
Wait, I just stopped
Alright.
talking.
So, let me at least explain a couple things as to why I'm streaming tonight of all nights. It's weird of a timing. I was hoping to do it Saturday, but tomorrow is my other brother's birthday, so and then there's also like not War of Revenge, fucking Titan's Legacy. Sorry, but regardless of that, and as most of you probably are aware, this month is LGBT Pride Month.
Yay! So every one of you be fucking gay.
Everyone here is
Wait,
fucking
Does that mean I have to do the opposite?
What?
Or
No.
does that mean I can't be criticized?
No, see, you can't be criticized. If you're already gay, you're fine.
Okay.
If you're not gay, shame
Good, I'll
on you.
go. I'll go around.
Oh, this is gonna be spectacular.
I'm already
Okay, you're the
dead.
exception. You can stop being gay.
Okay, so
All right.
continue on before this gets flagged for inappropriate
Okay.
content.
All
Or we
right.
get anti-LGBT ads on it. One of the two.
We're most
Look,
men be fight for hate speech.
Regardless, this is not getting monetized or anything like that. I don't monetize my videos. I just don't really care for monetizing my videos. But that's a different
Keep your
tangent for
petties.
another day. But basically, since it is LGBT Pride Month, I have had this idea running in the back of my head for art streams. As most of you are probably aware, whom have followed such things like Titan's Legacy and Ardmandaleo, I have a couple of Dungeons and Dragons characters whom I love very much. Some of them are in fact LGBT. Who the fuck left? How fucking dare they?
It's
Well, it was TP. He was muted to begin with.
Damn it, TP.
I'm sure he'll be back.
He better be back. But
He'll be back. They always come back.
if he doesn't
Wait,
come
Bijou's
back.
gay?
anyway,
Wait, what?
I have some characters that are LGBT. Some of them are of bisexual orientation. Some of them are gay, lesbian, and pansexual. Right now, I'm starting with one of the characters that I have in the bisexual category. And that particular character is one of the main characters of Ardmandaleo.
Yay.
He is bisexual, and he is, fun fact, actually the first character that I drew or created as a Dungeons and Dragons character. He just wasn't the first one that I played. But yeah, basically, here's the challenge that I am setting myself for this particular stream and the other streams that are going to follow. I have to incorporate each of the flag colors that these characters correspond to in some creative way. Which means I can't just slap a beautiful portrait of Frangelico and put the bisexual colors on him. It just... that's too
Oh, so you're not
too
going to
easy.
do 90% of the,
It's too easy. It's too easy. So...
Yeah, you're not
what
going to
I'm
do 90% of the art for it?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the colors somewhere in the backdrop of the entirety of the piece.
Well,
So-
since you have a nature theme, that would be pretty easy.
Yeah, this is one of the easier ones. This one is basically going to be a forest in Twilight, and basically, if you guys are familiar with Twilight, looks like in
I
terms
am
of
not.
sunsets. Sunset colors actually look more like the bisexual pride colors.
She's
There's,
referring to
like,
the stage in the day and not the crappy vampire books, just for the
well,
record.
And I'm not referring to the freaking MLP crap.
Or the character I have, but I digress.
You didn't add a sparkle gem.
Sparkle, 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 motherfuckers.
Sparkle,
But yeah.
sparkle.
Or the town in Kingdom Hearts.
But yeah,
Or The Legend of Zelda with the princess in it.
Okay,
Basically-
like
That one might actually be acceptable. Thank you very much.
Anyway, the way that I'm gonna go about this is I'm gonna do the background of it first, then I'll draw the character, and then I'll start doing the coloring, the colorization of the freaking, flag colors and all that crap. But this is basically the challenge that I'm setting myself for each of the characters that I draw for every weekend. So, for this week, we're going bisexual on Deadass and shiz.
Oh.
Don't ever let me
You know
say
what?
that
You
again.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
You have that fun.
So,
Bisexual on that ass, so she's a top?
What? No?
Or he's a top? They're a top?
Actually, Fran is kind of a mixed bag, really. He
Wait.
doesn't mind either or.
Oh, so he's a slut.
Yes. He's very
Actually, no,
much-
bottoms are bigger sluts.
You whore, you love it, you do.
Your
he
painting
actually
style is
a bit of a
gorgeous,
slut.
by the
Hey,
way.
it's the Jewish commentator.
It's
It's
me,
the, o-
because
it's the only Abby in the community.
Hey, look, Ronnie, your son's here.
My son!
I'm here now.
Her son has come home.
Mom, am I
From the
gay?
war.
Yes, Abby, you are gay.
No. Mom,
Yes.
am I gay?
Yes.
Really? Huh. That's weird. I never had a thing for guys.
Have
Well,
you
that-
ever touched a dick, even if it's your own?
Wow, that is pretty gay.
Masturbate, mother.
Yeah, masturbating is gay because you're touching a dick.
But isn't making out with a girl all
The only way you can not be gay is by fucking a man. Don't you read Tumblr?
No, I don't have a Tumblr.
The natural and the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Scott, you want to describe your D&D characters while you draw them?
Yes, actually. So, Frangelico, aka Bender, he,
Is
like
gonna
I said,
bite
was,
his shiny metal ass.
Shut up.
Let
Like
the
I
woman
said-
explain.
Like I said, he was the first Dungeons and Dragons character that I had ever created. The way that I went about creating him was just kind of going in the mindset of, hey, I kind of like to get into this kind of stuff later on down the line. What kind of character should I play as? And I kind of always had a bit of a soft spot for the snarky, kind of asshole characters. And really, that was the basic idea. I wanted him to be a thief, and I wanted him to be essentially a dick. Kind of morally gray, in a sense. So I went with that, and the backstory kind of came after the original design, of which I still have somewhere. I just can't find it, and I'm mad that I can't find it. But regardless, he was God, what am I trying to say? Shit. I had a train of thought, and then I lost it. It's all your guys' fault.
You have
didn't
caused
say anything.
confusion and delay.
Sorry, Mom, it's my fault. All done.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no.
Like that.
Oh, baby!
Order your son back in here.
Child,
Mavi!
leave my side.
Hi, everyone's mother.
Oh, hi.
She's not my mother.
Ain't no mother of
Wish I
mine.
can be.
Really?
At least I can at least say I'm your daddy and keep
If you're an Arakashi succubus, that means you can turn into anything. That means, yes, you can indeed be his mother.
Yeah.
So basically,
I can also indeed be his father he never had.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't
Wow,
know.
wait a
minute.
Stereotypical. The black fella that walks out. Wow. I don't care. How dare you.
Okay, you know what? You know what, Aaron? You have a lot to say, you calling yourself the magical Negro. I don't want to hear it.
I thought he said the magical Nigerian. Have I been
No.
lied to?
I have a screenshot that I'm saying it. I have a screenshot of him saying it, and it's also a pinned comment in my server. You want to try me with that, Aaron?
Wait,
You
really?
want to try me? Yes. Check me out, Mike.
Fine.
Did
Oh,
I
done.
just?
Did you just delete it?
No, I'm not deleting it. Because I have, there's like, that's the only privilege I could be afforded in this country. Let me have my fun, darn it.
I
Okay,
mean,
Aaron, I say it to you. I say it at you, and you don't do anything bad. I feel like there's like a lot of pent up anger whenever I say something like really stereotypical to him or anybody. And like I feel like just one day, someone's just gonna to ass blast me with all the stereotypes for white people. And I'm just gonna sit back and just take it like a gay man.
Oh, I'd keep it a list.
Gay man in jail. Yeah, I know.
wait,
You told me.
are you just sitting there biding your time, coming up with funny memes to send, funny insults to send Mavi one day?
Yes!
Like,
Please
oh my
do.
god, my dog just died. Oh, typical white person.
You know what? I hope he does that one day. I genuinely hope he does that one day. Because that will make me so happy. God, you white people, and you put spices in your food. What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, it was like, can you actually put spices in your food?
I try to handle spice in my food better than you handle your evening pornography.
Listen here, why do you have to bring that up?
I don't know.
Listen here, you leave me and my hentai collection alone.
All right.
You know what? I don't go over and attack your IKEA your IKEA erotica.
But you're a succubus. That
didn't
kind of comes with your
know
occupation.
That was your interest.
Well,
I'm
now you know.
Well, now I feel
sort of
personally
disturbed, but also curious.
Wait, Aaron, were you there earlier when me, Mav Station, Nori, and a few other people were talking about it?
Wait,
Were
what?
you in that call?
Oh yeah, I was in that call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in that
I
call.
could've sworn you-
Like, you freaking just left after you dropped that bombshell.
Wait,
I know.
what was the bomb?
I was talking about. Okay, so I was talking about.
I don't think we
How?
need to repeat it.
No, and now I can repeat it. No, talking about IKEA erotica, and then I don't know who said it, but somebody mentioned something about. I think it was from like Hitalia or something. I don't know, TV trope something or other with IKEA
Wait,
erotica.
Was this
And then
today?
I mentioned something. Yeah, this is today. And then somebody mentioned something about. I mentioned Detroit Become Human.
Oh,
and
that
then
game. That game's a masterpiece.
I said. Please tell me you're not being like sarcastic about it, because I kind of like the game.
No, seriously. Come, I posted a tweet about it. Hold on, let me go pull it up.
Because I follow your tweets. The 2 you ever make a month.
Wait, he makes tweets?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I saw Caden and Heaton's live stream of that game, and
But guys, how can you look at this game and tell me it's bad?
Damn it,
Come on.
I forgot about that.
I completely forgot about that one too.
I feel like I'm the
Hey,
only person. I think I'm the only person on the planet that likes that game unironically.
I haven't
You
played
know-
it, so I can't. I don't have a strong opinion either way.
I like it. I don't like David Cage, but I like the game. I don't know. I like it. It doesn't take a lot to please me, in more ways than one. And it's like,
God dang it, Mavi.
what? I was talking more about like just my interest in general.
Then we can dig it.
You have to take it there. You have to take it there. Like honestly, like this is getting too much. All of you are being like children right now.
What?
And honestly, it's getting very annoying. No,
That's
no, you
rich.
want
Oh, that's
you
rich coming from you, Mavi.
shut the fuck up, Aaron.
Honestly,
What are you gonna do
I'm feeling
about it?
really attacked
Doesn't
right
even
now.
I'm a white woman. I can fuck her life up.
You guys are confusing me again.
Yeah, you. It's like
okay,
you, right?
furries don't know things. It's okay. What else is new?
It's like you, right? I don't want to get shot today. Thank you.
I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot by a cis-white female.
Oh, it's not you who's gonna shoot me. It's the cops you're gonna call.
What if I am the cops?
Hello.
Oh, I'm doubly afraid.
Suddenly Judge Dredd.
I don't know if you want to stay here. If you don't, I completely get it.
I just got here, so
well, if you
I don't
do it,
think I have much of a choice.
No, you have plenty of choices. It's Aaron that doesn't have choices or rights.
you know what?
I'm so sorry. If I'm actually
You're
annoying you
not
guys,
fucking sorry. You shut up.
You know what?
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
sorry
I'm not
it has to
sorry.
be this way.
You know what? I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna go.
I'm sorry that you're my.
You know what, Mavi? I'll just make like an android and sit at the back of the bus.
You know, when I saw that, when I saw it the first time, going through the game, he didn't know it and brought it up, and he brought it up, and I'm sitting there like, oh. And the thing is that my favorite character is Marcus.
Where's Luther?
Shut up, okay?
What?
Aaron, you don't post on YouTube. Don't talk to me.
Hey, Aaron, how many more years is our co-op off of? It's been like, what, a year since I found you, so 9 more?
Excuse you. Excuse you.
When's our script coming in, Aaron?
I'm on page. It's like I'm on page 10. Calm yourself, please.
I'm sorry, I was just making a joke.
How long did that take? 5 years?
Just for that, you're getting. It's like I'm tacking on another 5.
Okay.
20 years.
That would have happened even if I didn't say anything, Aaron. I'm not.
No, it would have
Aaron knew
taken
it was gonna
2
happen.
years if you didn't say anything. That would complete the 7-year cycle.
I bet it would have. I bet. Oh, I bet.
Well, at least I've released 2 commentaries, but you haven't released how many now?
Still
Yeah,
probably
well,
release more than I'll ever.
You know what, Aaron? At least you have more confidence than I do in putting out commentaries because you find yourself.
Is this? Sorry to interrupt, but is this the commentary community version of dick measuring?
Yeah, no, it's like the opposite, where you're trying to prove who has the smaller one. It's weird.
Oh, well, there's one I might actually win.
God dang it.
Shut up.
I did not sign up
Here's
for
the
this.
thing, though. At least you're not in constant worry that people are going to hate your work because, you made a bad commentary and it was your first one.
No, that's okay. I don't.
IRL.
Yeah.
Please.
I guess I wouldn't.
No one's
I guess I wouldn't do
commentaries
that
is their
because I
best
don't.
one.
I guess
I've
they
never made a
wouldn't know
good one,
because I
though,
never,
Aaron. How dare you?
Did a commentary, nor do I plan to make one. But
Decision.
Hey,
Fucking god.
What self-respecting individual would make a commentary?
hmm.
You could, if you have a problem with a video, you can just leave it in the comments and call it a day.
All right, the CanCom, you can calm yourself down now, thank you.
You know what? I'll get back. It's just nicer to just give people like a comment, you know?
Shut
Maybe-
up,
Well,
Aaron.
what if comments are disabled?
Then you send them an email. That's much
what
more
if the
respect.
emails are disabled?
Then you send them a PM through YouTube.
But what if the UPMs are taken down? Do you throw a rock at their window?
No, you send them a Twitter DM. It's the next best thing.
But what if they don't have Twitter? Then go to Facebook. Well, what if they don't? When they don't have Facebook?
Then
Then go to
Snapchat.
No one uses Tumblr.
What if they live in the middle of
Then
nowhere
go
where they
to
can't get
MySpace.
electricity?
Then how did they get all the internet in the first place?
Internet cafe. Get miles away.
Internet machine broke.
This is one enormous rabbit hole.
I think we're just trying to say stupid things at this point.
Times and then
Just
what
leave it in
ifs.
the comment section and call it a day.
What if you can't leave it in the comment section, Aaron? What if they don't have a commentary?
What if they do?
Then how did you find
if
them in
they-
the first place?
What if their commentary
Make a
computer
commentary.
is broken?
If you don't like it, then just don't watch it.
Alright, Aaron, you're really pushing some buttons right now. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Well, what if you guys never answered what commentary computer is broken?
What are their com-
Listen.
Then they're just gonna have. Then we're just gonna have to send them we're just gonna have to send them a mail.
Well,
The
they can't
old-fashioned
read
way.
Strongly worded letter.
Pretty much. Back when my
they
day,
can't
when
read
we
English.
used to, then you
Back
get
in my day, we used
use
the
Google
Pony
Translate.
Express to send our mail.
Well, okay, Jeremy. There's a thing called good. Who actually might hate me as a person. So.
What?
Jeremy saying I never saw Mavi's commentary on OGG game because I only got recommended his online. Don't watch my videos, actually. You know what? Everybody, let's just mass unsubscribe to me.
Let's not do that. And instead, everybody subscribe to Mavi when she actually makes commentary of the year, whenever that
Yeah,
may
Well,
be.
I agree.
I mean, I'm never gonna make the commentary of the year because
Everyone-
I'm probably quitting commentary soon.
You should all subscribe to Silver Keyblade.
You can't. It's like you can't make commentary of the year if you never release a commentary.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. All I need to do is either possess Doodle, Ponder, Heaton, or Scarlet, or any of the other females in the CC, or
You can't
grow a
possess
dick, 'cause
You
or-
can't
or-
possess
or-
Ponder.
Excuse me, Aaron. What are you implying with that?
You can't possess Ponder.
or I can grow a dick because it's the only way I'm gonna make a good commentary is if I'm any other female in CC or I'm a man.
Your gender
No,
has
you
nothing to
don't.
do with it.
No,
Yes, it
it's
does.
like Realm. You don't
No.
understand. If you try to possess Ponder, your soul will just be devoured by her. You can't.
Fools her.
You can't.
What if I want my soul devoured?
That you're just weird and have a death wish.
Listen
no,
here.
I mean, it's okay
listen
to be
here.
into that, but
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna go and actually work on that script that you want so much. So
Well, I
it's
mean,
been fun.
okay, here's the thing. In 5 years' time,
I'll see you.
it's gonna be over. So late of you making the video.
fucking hell.
So I was going to say to Aaron, it's like, he mentioned, oh, you can't make commentary of the year, you barely produce anything. What are you saying by that?
You'll never know. I don't have a Q&A video.
I think they think you're Rhino, who still hasn't made his Q&A video. That's a 2014 meme.
Am I? Am I, Ryan?
I don't know. Why don't you ask? I've never seen you two in the same room before.
I mean, look at your nose. Is it really big? If it is, yeah, you're Ryan.
Well, you don't gotta be like that about it.
How dare you?
I mean, I'm just saying, if you have a big nose, then yes, you are Ryan.
I don't have a big nose, but you know what? Even if I did, you don't have to be like that about it. God.
Yeah, besides, you know who else has a big nose? Rudolph. That's
And you
not
know
there
what?
in my head.
You know what? Rudolph is really important to World War II, and the fact that you were sitting on his
The red-nosed Nazi.
Then hail.
Oh, God. Christmas has a whole new meaning now.
Christmas in July.
Listen here. I know for a fact, and everyone else here knows for a fact that Mommy probably more than just the presents under the tree. It's probably the presents inside of the drawer in the nightstand.
God, it's like
They don't keep it in the night. But they don't keep it in the nightstand. They keep it in their bed.
You know what? Whatever works. Whatever works.
In that case, I mean, what's that mean now when Santa goes down the chimney?
That innuendo's
Wait,
years old.
Go
Everyone already
down the
knows it.
chimney.
Never
I'm sorry.
been
What if they don't have a chimney? That is very offensive to non-chimney holders.
But fine, I'll just knock on the
Non-chimney
door.
holders.
I'll just knock on the door and ask for cookies.
No,
I'm sorry.
you knock on their-
That is assuming your placement of cookies. What if they don't have? What if they're broke?
Well,
What
that's
if they
why I would ask.
don't have any house? What if they don't have readings? What if they don't have money? You're just being offensive to these people.
They don't have money to buy their kids toys. Why about Santa then?
What if they're dead because they starved themselves to death because of their poverty?
What if they die just because of old age, huh?
You know what? Fine. I'll use my Christmas magic to perform necromancy. There, you're not dead anymore.
Well, what if they're not be alive anymore?
Don't ask me.
Well, what if their
Don't
Christmas
ask
wish was
me
to
for
not
the
be
ever
dead?
Is
To not
this
be
gonna be
alive,
a
I mean.
thing?
It's like, dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is to stay in hell.
Dear
Dear
Santa,
Santa, the only thing I want for Christmas is your death!
all I want for Christmas is my two front foreskin. I don't know.
All I want for Christmas is my foreskin back.
Foreskin. Wouldn't you like to
Cut
know?
off.
What did you?
I wouldn't
Oh my
actually.
okay, here it is. I've been trying to fucking talk the whole entire time, and Discord was just not letting me.
Oh.
Oh.
It
Oh, I
was
thought you got sick of our
weird.
So quiet.
I thought you got sick of our shit and just decided to say fuck you.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, like, okay, I was in the middle of like trying to kind of like go over my character and stuff, and then this kind of happened. So,
Oh. Oh.
because that's kind of why I'm streaming.
Oh, then, by all means, go ahead. We didn't mean to talk over you.
It's fine. You guys didn't know. You guys didn't know. And Discord, to be fair, was being a dick and not letting me speak.
Yep.
So,
Fuck you, Discord.
yeah.
Yeah.
Discord.
Fuck you.
So, it's fine. I completely lost what it was that I was going to say in general. So.
I'm sure it'll come back to you eventually.
Well, I'm kind of at a loss right now.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry.
even if it does come back, it's too late for it to right now. So.
Discord, you made your friend sad.
Yeah, how
I'm
dare
not
you.
sad. I'm not sad.
Yeah, well, we're sorry anyway.
Sorry, sorry you're annoyed.
It's fine. It's fine.
Going back to Skype.
No.
I am never gonna go back to Skype personally.
Never, ever.
In fact, the thing that made me quit was that
My computer is being a major dickhole right now. Like,
I'm going
holy
back to
shit.
Dell PCs. I'm sorry, I was just making a joke.
Nah, you're fine. Anyway, who has joined this stream?
TP.
TP. Good. I need some good vibes from the TP.
Hey, TP.
Hi, TP. How are you?
So anyway, since this is basically a stream involving my character who just so happens to be LGBT, hence why the whole stream is going on because Pride Month and crap. Here's the thing that I'm doing for myself, and Jordan. By the way, people, this is Jordan.
hello.
He is a good personal friend of mine. Basically, here's the challenge that I had set myself up for when doing this these streams, and this is going to be a continuous thing. I am going to basically incorporate each of the flags that my characters represent or are kind of a part of into each of these pieces, but not in the usual way of like, oh, my character in a full rainbow scarf or wearing a rainbow scarf or like having a freaking a pansexual dress or something like that. No. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and incorporate the freaking flag colors into the piece itself. So, since this is in a forest, and the colors that I'm going to be using is the bisexual flag, Can you kind of see what it is I'm going for here? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, I thought you were just wanting a response from
I mean,
viewers.
yeah, I was hoping to. Jordan?
Huh?
Did you... Are you paying attention?
I am. I'm just,
Well, I'm gonna at least get started with the flat colors for
Yeah.
this particular
Okay.
That's a,
thing. Starting with... Actually, yeah, this is a good shade of blue. Oh, God. Yeah, somewhat nighttime, Perry. Yeah, it's somewhat that. But basically, the idea is that this is going to be in twilight, which kind of makes sense for the bisexual colors.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
The painting looks gorgeous already, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm usually not very good with freaking backgrounds.
Yeah,
but-
like with everything, it just takes practice.
I mean, like
And persistence.
Backgrounds in general are just difficult. They just
They
are. They just are. There's no other way around it. They just happen to be difficult at times.
Yeah. And speaking as a fellow artist, I can totally agree with that. Out of everything, it's very likely that they're going to take up most of your time, which is annoying, but that's why I do them a little sooner.
Yep. That makes sense to do the thing you're at least good at first.
Bah.
It's saying you can do that early.
Ah,
Ah,
Sorry about leaving like that. I got the thing I was selling sold off, so I had to get all the paperwork set up.
oh,
you
nice.
got the ones.
Cool.
So I gotta get the package work and all that stuff tomorrow and be shipped off.
Hey,
Need to
hey,
get shipped off by Monday.
hey, Caden.
Yes, yes.
Can you do me a quick favor and check up on Mavi? She just abruptly left, so just check up on her, make sure she's okay.
Ah, crap. So just make here. I'll
heading
be
home
right
now.
back.
Okay. I'm not expecting her to respond right away, but
It's always nice to check up on people.
yeah. I'm trying to make sure that these trees look like trees and not like something done by a kindergarten.
Sticks with wood. Sticks with wood. Okay, I just realized how redundant that sounded.
Yeah, I mean, well, look. There are some sticks that don't have wood, okay? Like,
Some sticks are made of metal
Yeah.
or
Yeah, why
plastic
why you
or
gotta discriminate against sticks with no freaking like wood, huh? Why you gotta do that? It's so
it's not
rude.
it's not our fault that they can't get it up. Hang on, let me rephrase that.
I'm gonna leave it like this. don't worry about it. Broader about anything, okay?
Okay,
It's just private. It's personal stuff.
I understand.
Private. I'm sorry.
Now the time, Jordan. Now the time.
Oh.
I want to make sure this is. Yep. That looks pretty good. Those are going to be the flat colors. Now, obviously, it's going to get a little bit lighter.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, you see?
I see it now. You're making the background color the flags, right?
Exactly.
Holy shit, that's cool. I'm so sorry. I should have seen it before. I was tunneling hard there. I've been tunneling a lot lately.
You are totally not being distracted.
I was drawing a fan robot master because I've been in such a Mega Man mood lately. But that's really cool.
Nerd.
I
Why,
can't
thank
help
you.
it. Mega Man is back.
You know what? Thank you, Roddy. I'm glad someone appreciates my presence here.
I appreciate your presence.
No one appreciates my presence.
I appreciate your
presence too.
Fucking nerd.
Even if I don't know you, I appreciate that you're here.
Zarek, I can't appreciate your presence because you don't give me any presents.
I'm so sorry.
Wait,
for
there are
the
presents?
lag, guys.
That's because TP hasn't got put Delibird on #1 yet.
Okay, I think we were talking over Ronnie there. What did you say?
I was just basically saying to the audience, I'm sorry for the lag, guys, because I don't know what it is specifically, but it's a thing. It is most certainly a thing.
Yeah.
I'm hopping between two streams.
Hey, you doing okay, Mabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's art.
Yeah, it's art. It's also gay art. Well, not yet.
Yo, you're drawing that too? I'm drawing that. Yo.
That's basically the whole.
I mean, I got non-Pride Month gay art. Do I count?
No. You're a furry. You don't matter.
I still have to think
You're not wrong.
I still had to think of something for Pride Month, which is also awkward because coming this June 10th, which is like Sunday, I think, it's also the anniversary for the North American release of Xenoblade, and you bet I'm going to do something for that.
Okay, so.
Xenoblade, more like Xenolame.
How dare you?
Oh, whoa.
Xenoblade, more
It is
like
the best RPG ever. How
xenophobic.
dare you desecrate it? I'm
I'm
kidding.
sorry. I'm sorry. Did you forget the Tales of the Abyss exists?
Yeah, Tales of Game. Good.
Just wait until you play Xenoblade, then come back to me.
The only
sorry.
Tales of game I ever played was Legendia.
Well,
It's a
here's
stuff I've
the
always wanted
thing.
to tackle.
I would play. I would play. Sorry. I would play Xenoblade if I hated myself.
But you already played Tales of
Game. You love
Game.
yourself.
Shut up, furry.
I'm sorry, I can't control who I am. Fucking racist. What next? Are you gonna call Aaron black?
What's next? I'm gonna call water wet and my panties moist.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think I'm the reason most gay guys turn gay. I think I'm the reason doing this because I'm actually pretty fucking repulsive when I just start opening my mouth. I can make a grown man invert his penis.
Ow, my penis!
That's fucking. That's fucking hot.
Perry, Perry,
Oh my God, Sarah! What the?
Perry,
What?
Perry
Did you
McCall,
say-
18.
You know,
Perry McCall, 18.
you know I fucking
What
know
about
fucking
Harryhausen?
One sec, my cat's being annoying.
I'm tired and go from Danganronpa. Oh. Oh. I probably should tell. I probably should tell Caden
What?
that I. Oh wait. First off, Scarlet. Tell about the thing that I bought a couple days ago.
No.
I bought the whole series of the first Danganronpa on the manga.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Rampa, Trigger Happy Havoc. And I finally finished the first game. Kind of. I finished.
Also, guys, I'm a bad gay. I only have one gay picture for this month. Does that make me a bad person, especially since it's not fucking Pride related at all?
Yes.
You're a bad person because
Yes,
you're gay.
you should.
You're a bad person because you're gay.
I mean, of
Oh, you're
course.
one of those assholes.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, because I so mean that.
I'm back. Can I come back to that?
I know you're. Don't
I'm
worry.
so homophobic. You know I'm so homophobic, right? Everything is just. Wait a minute. What is that? What is that?
Everything is
So-
homophobic.
Wait, what's that?
What's through something? I was flipping through one of my books, and then I saw a thing that I didn't want to see a thing. But then I looked back at the thing, and then I realized
Did you see
that it
anime
wasn't
titty?
the thing that it was a thing. Because it wasn't the thing that I thought the thing was, and the thing. But now
I got the
now
thing
I'm
on the
really
thing.
wishing
What
that
do
the
I
thing. Now I'm really wishing that the thing of the thing was actually the thing, but sadly the thing is actually the thing.
So it wasn't anime titties.
Damn it!
Listen. I like titties as much as the next guy. Okay.
Probably don't like them as much as I do.
You're
They're
gay.
just memory glands.
Well, you know what? A lot of guys. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody likes boobs in one another. Girls normally like, like moobs off of a guy, and gay guys who like bears already like moobs, like the big bear boobs. So like, it works for everyone.
Sorry, it was just the way you said it.
This conversation is going into an interesting direction. I don't want to stop it.
Yeah, all right, Caden.
That's because
I've
the
actually,
fuck train has no brakes, though.
Caden.
We don't know the meaning of stop.
By the way, Caden, I've been trying to find a time to actually tell you this, but that was a good Detroit Become Human stream.
Thank you.
I haven't
Oh,
watched it
you
because
can
I was
play
at
that.
work.
Hello.
Heaton should be uploading it here in the future.
Awesome.
I love the beginning of it. Yeah, remember, this isn't just a game. This is our future. Fuck off.
That's a quote by Martin Luther King. Smiles like an idiot.
That's actually how the game starts. That's actually how the game starts.
Yeah, I know. That's why I quoted it.
God.
I mean,
it's cringy.
Okay, the idea of androids gaining sentience in a world like that, it's interesting. But the execution can lead into very pretentious territory.
Okay. David Cage, quoting on David Cage here, he said that Detroit Become Human is basically, what was it? It was Blade Runner, except the humans are the bad guys. So it's Blade Runner. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Blade Runner, except it's Blade Runner.
It's like, has he
It's Blade Runner, except David Cage didn't understand the point of the movie.
God.
Oh, how about that survey at the end? Gotta know what the players are getting.
I be honest, I don't hate the game.
Mega Man X has a better message than you do.
No, it doesn't. I will vehemently disagree.
Okay. I wanna put this out there. I don't think it's his worst game. It's far from it.
His worst game was his first one.
But it is the most mixed. Okay, the mixed reception is completely understandable. There are gonna be things in this that you're gonna like. There are gonna be things in this that you're gonna hate, and it's like, what was it? The interactions between Connor and Hank. I love those moments. Those are fucking fantastic moments.
Connor is a good boy. Yes.
One sec. My cat's being a piece of shit. What?
Meow.
You want attention? Is this what you wanted?
I mean, they're a cat, so yes.
Is this it? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
This is what you wanted!
You regret this? You regret this, don't you?
It's like, well, now that you brought it to the public, it's really awkward.
Everything. So I just hovered over her and screamed at her.
Okay, go ahead. You were saying?
Now it's everybody's gonna have this different feelings of certain stuff. Like Mavi, she likes Marcus, and I have the right opinion. It's a completely.
Oh, you're a game reviewer.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. You were just quoting Jim Sterling, so.
But the whole entire thing is with this game, it's okay. It's in the same area as Heavy Rain, right? We haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to say anything definite. But currently, for me, with the interactions between Connor and Hank and the QTEs and the graphics and all that stuff, it's a little bit better than Heavy Rain.
It's the only David Cage game I genuinely and ironically enjoy.
Lot, like an inch, you know?
I would say the opposite, but that's just me personally. Like you said, there is a lot of it's up to the player, but for me personally, there's a lot of things that I like in Detroit, but there's also a lot of things that I'm either not comfortable with, or I feel like David Cage could have directed it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it still has the same sort of running gag where it becomes so melodramatic, where it comes up to the point of silliness.
Yeah.
But then there's other moments where the emotions work very well. In fact, Kara is one of my favorite characters because I just love parent and child dynamics.
Yeah. It's definitely a game where someone's going to get something out of this.
Exactly.
But by my but the problem with that belief is that does not warrant a $60 sale price.
It probably doesn't, no.
If this game was $20 currently, by what I've been dealing with the game, what we played. What?
Don't yell at your cat.
Kitty's like, I want to talk to Twite.
Kaden, are you yelling at pussy again?
I'm screaming into the pussy, but no.
Before I came in here, I thought my cat was gonna be louder, but no, she's actually just been sleeping this whole time.
You heard her, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I only heard
Yes,
yourself.
I see cat.
But no. And this is again based off of what little experience we've only played, like 4.5-5 hours of the game, right? And
okay.
From that, we had a lot of enjoyment in it, but I would also argue I put this logic out there. I don't think it was enjoyment based off of the soul experience. I think it was enjoyment because we were making fun of several points of the game.
Yeah, I mean, the same can be said for Heavy Rain, honestly, where it can be good riffing material.
And if that's what you want to go in, but I honestly argue that's not worth the $60 price.
I disagree, but that's just me.
If it was $20 or $30,
or maybe $40,
yeah, I could stretch that much. And then that's ignoring the riffing material part.
Mm-hmm.
So
just kick the cat already. Punch the
don't
punch the
don't
pussy.
kick the cat, pet them.
So I just made my friend BJ mad.
Okay.
What'd you
What
do?
did you do?
So he posted on Twitter him finally getting a Flygon on Pokemon Go, and he's like, all this time has led up to this. My boy is now by my side now and forever. I replied to that saying, and then Garchomp is released, and he replied to that saying, I'm blocking you.
I mean, speaking as a Flygon fan, Garchomp is just better. There's no Pokemon I really hate unless it's like Love Disc. So
But
that's
you can't hate Love Disc. Love Disc is ironically amazing.
Love Disc sucks dick.
That's the entire point
You'll
why it's
never
ironically
understand
amazing.
until you found it for yourself, looked into its stats, and then read the Diamond and Pearl Smogon entry. In fact, no,
Implying
let me
I
pull it up
haven't.
right now.
Yeah, oh, here we go.
Implying I haven't heard this
I am going
exact
to
joke
quote
from
Chugga.
Chugga Conroy.
Yes, I am. And for the ones who never heard of it before, this is a treat.
Honestly, I still loved it when me and TP were reading the X and Y one. That was glorious.
Scarlet, can you talk?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
here.
I was worried Discord was fucking up again.
She's just busy.
Thank you for checking up on that, though, because like that is a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
like,
ready?
Yeah, it's like Discord. She's streaming. Don't fuck it up.
Okay. This is for the Diamond and Pearl entry, so Gen 4. Overview. We'll take a generic water type, give it crummy stats everywhere except for speed, give it a trait that doubles its speed in the rain, and the option to use agility, and call it a day. Love Disc is great if you're playing the battle timeout, because its mere presence should cause your opponent to laugh at it for so long that you win the match. Awful.
More people. Hey, team.
Hey, TP.
TP.
Now I can talk.
Yay!
Yay!
So TP, recently, I pulled more Tapu Lele GXs.
Why would you...
How many of those do you have now?
3.
Oh, you should ask him how
regular
many Mewtwo's he has.
I already know that answer, unless he got
Brian,
more.
seriously, you should sell some of them. You don't need that many.
I
That's too much
don't
power
know.
for one man to have.
Okay, let me ask. Realm, with the amount you have, is that card worth anything?
Not too many of them. There's only like 2 of them that are actually worth something. Really, if anything, it's more impressive the fact I have 3 Tapu Leles, because the regular one's like worth $48.
Tapu Lele is more expensive than Mewtwo. I'm happy.
Also,
And this is
TP
me speaking as a Lele fan.
And sadly, I now has to suffer at the work. So I'll be
Okay.
leaving.
Well, good luck, man.
Rip.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day at work. I'll fucking try.
Do
You
your
have my
best.
Fs.
Love you, sis.
Yeah.
Gay!
Except it's not.
Yeah, I know.
Totally not.
You gotta say you love him back.
Incest!
It's also gross.
Brian, I love you. Brian, I love you. Brian, I
That's
love you.
gay, on the other hand.
That is gay.
Did you guys hear that screaming?
Yes.
You guys actually heard the screaming from my mic?
Yes.
I heard a little bit of a screech, yeah? What was that? Was that a cave troll?
No, it was just my mother.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. What was it? You were on. I'm just gonna move on from the thing. TLDR of what we were talking about earlier. I'm not giving my final thoughts until we finish the game. So
That's good. You shouldn't presume before you finish the final product.
exactly. But as of right now, I have my favorite parts. I have my least favorite parts, like the search for the Jericho part. That went on needlessly too long, in my opinion.
Meanwhile, some people hear Jericho and go like, the missile that Iron Man made?
Chris Jericho. I'm also watching Super Best Friends play, and oh my god, I thought we were gonna get the bad ending. No, Connor's died every time they play it. Every time.
Oh goodness!
Like Connor died the first time we played him, but I feel like that kind of expected. It gives you a feel of what Connor is.
Stop killing Connor.
Yeah, but
I don't appreciate dying.
But it's like he gets shot by an android. He gets run over by a truck. It's like
He gets shot.
give Connor a break.
Doesn't he just get shot by another android too?
He does at the beginning.
It can happen, yeah.
If you choose
Wait.
the right one.
Wait, does that mean Connor can actually be revived?
Yeah, they just replace him with a different Connor each time.
Holy shit, he's like 9S from Nier Automata.
In a way.
That's seriously the explanation for multiple lives in that game? Because that's amazing.
Nier Automata is definitely on my gaming bucket list because I know a lot of friends who have it, and I'm just looking at it going like, I want this game, but I don't have the system requirements for it, and my laptop is slower than Regigigas.
I mean, fair.
But Regigigas sucks outside of its glorious ability, obviously.
Glorious, he says. You know what I did with Regigigas? I am trying to collect as much Pokemon as I can before I die. But Regigigas, when I first got it, I traded it away. I just don't care about it. And I don't
like
say that for a lot of
Regigigas.
Pokemon
I hate its
because...
ability.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for its ability, then I think it would be fine. Like, at the very least, give it something like Defeatists.
Yeah,
Like,
Defeatus would
let
be
it
better.
start off being slower. Like, if you're gonna cripple it in a meaningful way. Who knows? Maybe if they start doing megas again, they'll give Regigigas a mega, and then they'll actually make it competitively viable.
Or alter the ability.
Yeah.
Like, just touch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not have the attack and speed. Just have speed or have attack.
Or have anything.
Alternatively, give it access to moves like rest or protect.
Wait, I thought it had rest and protect. Does it seriously not have that?
It is seriously, I believe, the only Pokemon in the game that can naturally learn TMs that cannot learn it.
What? Oh, wow, Regigigas, you're... well, really slow in the uptake. For normal type, that's pretty embarrassing.
Okay, so I'm looking it up. The only Pokemon who can learn TM, all Pokemon who can learn TMs can learn Rest except Unknown, Wobbuffet, Wynot, Kricketot, Burmy, Regigigas, Tynamo, Swoopa, Kamala, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and Magierna.
Thank God Wobbuffet can't learn it. That'd be the most obnoxious thing in the world for it to learn.
That's the Tapu Pokemon can't learn it.
Maybe they're just not taught. Maybe they're just not lazy fucks.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't
Wait.
matter.
I just realized something funny. Regigigas, every time you encounter him, he's asleep, but he can't rest.
You know what's hilarious? I'm not sure if you guys have ever played Pokemon Platinum, but the funny thing about when you fight Regigigas, it's only level 1.
Yep, it's just tiny.
Like, straight up level 1.
And for TMs and for Protect, all Pokemon who can learn TMs can learn Protect except Unknown, Wobbuffet, Wynot, Kricketot, Regigigas, and Tynamo.
They really do not want to give Wobbuffet obnoxious tanky TMs.
If I'm not mistaken, the only moves that it can learn are Counter, Miracle, Safeguard, Bond, Splash, Charm, and Encore. So can learn a grand total of 7 moves.
Scarlet, Creative Mess asks, "Hey, Scarlet, are you still doing commentaries? Do you have any planned? If you don't have material, I can give you some. There's a bunch of idiots I found within a few days."
Yes, I'm still do commentaries. Why would you assume that I'm not? Just because I'm inactive does not mean that I have quit. I'm just busy.
Did you just assume my commentary status?
Yeah, did you just assume my commentary status? Like, what the fuck?
Well, generally speaking, some people can update when they can update.
I mean,
Did you just assume my commentary status? Check your privilege. Thank you.
Check your busyness
Check your
privilege.
privilege for other people's schedules.
I loved whenever check your privilege was a popular thing. 'Cause no one ever admitted that the major privilege that was prevalent in first world countries was financial privilege.
I suppose that didn't exist. Don't you know?
God, I hate the world.
Same.
I
Mostly
love
because
the
people
world, but I
say
don't
check
like
your
the way it
privilege.
makes me feel.
anyway, but
Two-step
as
program
far
of how to
as
become rich.
material goes, I do have some material. I have something that Lorenzo was kind enough to give me.
Ah,
But I'm open
the third
to
person
different
didn't.
ideas. Just don't expect them to come out like super soon because I have a job. So
Scarlet, I have a great idea. We need to make that material I know you're talking about into a bot video. You need to get Mr. Saraven on it.
Okay, I have an idea.
you know,
I have a two-
I wish you
know,
would
I
have come
don't
to
need
me
any
about
of
that
this.
sooner because Avi and I
Is Aria
kinda-
call up with someone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I ask for a spoiler?
No.
Probably
You-
not. Not at the
you
moment.
You know what? I don't need
Aw.
I don't need this. I don't
I'm
need
sorry.
It's okay.
Did I do something wrong? This is like the third time I've been denied for co-ops.
I mean, if you want to be in the video,
Nah, I don't want to force you to add me to a video.
I mean, considering, that you were part of the last time that, this particular topic arose, I'm not like, against the idea.
Well, just ask your co-op partner then. Bonk.
I'll ask Avi. I'll see what we can do.
Well, wait, Avi can't talk about it. He's straight.
I'm not. It's not necessarily talking about like that in particular.
Oh, I know.
But and even then, I'm straight. So wait, I'm a straight gal drawing LGBT characters. What propaganda
Obviously,
is
that-
this?
Obviously, that means you're just profiteering
that's the type
off
of
gays.
That's the type of argument I don't understand. It's like, why would you get on people's case for supporting people? It doesn't make sense.
Because they're not gay, therefore they're not correct.
Because
I
they're crazy.
fucking. Yeah, there's a reason I don't like the LGBT community despite being gay. Ugh.
Well, to put
Fight
this
me, you.
in there, though,
God.
I do want to put this out there, though, which I'm grateful for. That attitude is dying out.
No, it's not.
Think the
No,
or at least it's not as common
genuinely
as
not.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's more what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This may be because of the people I follow, but no.
I mean, if you could weed out the bad seeds for good, that would be nice. But
It will be impossible, though, I would say.
yeah. But that's why we fight against it.
Yeah.
Just like what's happening, we're gonna fight against it, even though that
Why would we fight
our
against the
superiors
internet?
say
You can't
bleh.
win against the internet. The internet never forgets.
Of course, the internet
And-
never forgets.
Yeah, because it's basically the biggest archive that we have.
But remember, the internet is evil and corrupting, though.
Okay.
Okay, I have an idea.
Hmm.
Follow me here.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but where are we going, Caden?
I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, never mind.
It's my stream. I'll do what I want.
Okay.
Are we going to Alola?
Why go to Lolo when we can go to Kanto again?
No more Kanto. I mean, okay. Can I be legitimate here? Kanto is the one thing that's constant about Pokemon as Green Hill Zone is to Sonic. Like, it just keeps popping up when it doesn't have to. Like, we've been seeing it for years. You don't have to perpetuate it. Like, I don't want to see Kanto unless you're going to give us a new form of a Pokemon.
I love the new games. By the way,
Well-
normal type evolution is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Actually, I wouldn't mind an evolution for normal Eevee because it's another branch for what Eevee can turn into.
Oh, I'm not saying it's
not
bad. I'm
any
just
don't
saying
want
it's weird.
any
Not
of the
like something
other-
unexpected. I
Right.
just want to be able to get Glaceon and Kanto. Is that too much to ask to be able to get my favorite evolution in Kanto?
I mean, they could relegate it for. I'm trying to remember if there's an ice area in Kanto. I think it would be the Seti Islands actually, because that's where you find Articuno.
Yeah, Seafoam Islands.
Yeah, the sea. No, I think the Seafoam Islands are in Johto.
They're in the Kanto region, but oh wait, no. It's either the Sevi Islands or this other islands that are the other way.
Sevi Islands.
Yeah. One of those is in Kanto and one of those is in Johto. I just don't remember which one.
The Seafoam Islands are in Johto, but the Sevi Islands are. Okay, hang on. Let me fact check it so I don't make myself look silly. Although I probably already did, but just to be safe.
It's okay. We're
We all
all
look
silly.
stupid.
But I want to be a good Pokemon fan.
You want to be a Pokemon master?
I want to be an Espeon master. Maybe a
Wanna be
Psychic
a
type master because I like
Espeon.
Psychic types. Okay.
I'm still SB.
Okay, the
Yeah.
Sevi Islands are an Kanto region consisting of 9 large islands and several small islands surrounding them. Okay, so the Sevi Islands are in Kanto. Let's look at the Seafoam Islands and see where they are.
Oh, then it is 100% the Sevi Islands if it's the one in Kanto.
Yeah. The Seafoam Islands are a pair of islands that are situated in Route 20. The two islands are shaped the same as if they were twins. Okay, so the Seafoam Islands, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's in Kanto. Oop. Oh, wait, you know what it is? I think I was thinking of the Whirlpool Islands for Johto. That's where you find Lugia.
I'm actually gonna get going. I'm hanging out for a bit, so you guys have a good night.
Alright.
Okay.
Later.
Thanks for coming.
No problem. See you guys. Oh, and a chill moment. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow E3. Anybody want to join in? I'm cool. So,
Sorry, I'm gonna be watching E3 with another person.
Okay. Yeah, it's a game channel. Gotta stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, it's EA, so you got that's good riff material right there.
Yeah.
So, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Fucking
Oh,
nerd.
well, you know.
He's a fucking nerd, I swear.
Are you insulting him behind his back?
Yes. And there's nothing he can do to stop me.
How rude.
Yes. Well,
How
that's
rude.
nice. he can't do anything to stop me now.
Wow. This sir
Unless
got it.
he's watching the stream.
Oh my god.
Keeping him up, Ronnie.
Nah, he's not
Hey, why?
watching this stream. He doesn't like my streams. He doesn't like me in general.
Me IRL.
There we go. I think I've gotten to the point where I am somewhat almost satisfied with this particular line art. I'm always very finicky about this kind of thing.
I'm on mobile right now, so I can't see the chat, but I think they must hate me.
Chat, quickly, confirm. Do you like or hate Jordan?
Please say you hate me.
Why would you want them to say that they hate you?
I don't know,
Please be
because
honest and
I
say that you
expect
love
it.
him.
Are you just saying that because you don't want to be in my streams in the future? Huh? Is that it?
No, your streams are awesome. In fact,
Uh-huh.
streams in general are
Right.
awesome. It's just
Right, sure.
Nah, mine aren't.
Okay. So, there's that. Now, what's next is the flat colors. And then after that are the shading and lighting. And then the colorization of the entire piece using the background of the sky here. Which, mind you, is not easy.
That was a door. Sorry.
But yeah, this is the piece that I cut so far.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That lighting that you used, the flag is really popping out. I like it.
Yeah. See, the thing is, Fran's major color scheme is brown and green, so he's very earthy of a character. He's a wood elf, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. You know what? I have work tomorrow morning from 7 to 5, and I've also got my brother's birthday tomorrow.
Ooh.
So, I think that this right now is a good stopping point, and then late tomorrow night, I can just continue on and.
What the heck was that?
I have no idea.
That was my headset died, so I had to plug it back in.
Okay.
Oh, ow! My left ear's hurt.
Anyway, that'll be the stream for right now. Thanks guys for coming by. Sorry if it was like really short and shit, but I do have prior obligations to attend to, and you know it's kind of a thing that I have to get used to.
Which is great responsibility.
Yes.
Possibility?
No, responsibility.
So I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, and I'm gonna finish up this piece. It's gonna be a little bit later on in the evening, I think. So I don't expect everybody to be there, but I'm gonna try and see if I can archive these, and if not that, then I'll do speed draws of this. Hopefully, maybe, I'm not sure. It just depends if my freaking software will work with me. But anyway, I will catch you guys at a later date. Thanks for coming by, and fuck your moms.
Ew.
Her mom gay.
Your mom gay. Your dad lesbian. Your granny tranny. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I get into it now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.